Before you are 4 messages pertaining to your love life. You can pick any of them you like to get the message from your spirit guides that I've channeled here for you today. Your spirit guide has a perspective on your love life and guidance as well. Feel free to watch all 1, 2, 3, or 4 messages as you feel called. Take your time, tune in, and figure out which of these decks is really calling your name. And when you're ready, we'll go ahead and move on to your reading or readings. See you there. Let's take a look at what Spirit Guide's perspective on your love life is. Pile number 1. We have Obsession. It says you're holding on, can't let go, clinging. Someone's obsessing over you. Or maybe you're obsessing over someone, obsessing over your relationship in some kind of way. We'll see what the rest of the cards have to say. Options. Doing them. Juggling. Connections. Addictions. Player. Perhaps you're obsessing over your options. You're obsessing over your options when it comes to your love life. Maybe you're thinking, if you are with someone, maybe you're thinking, maybe I should consider my other options. You're not super fully invested in the connection you have. Maybe you're thinking, maybe there's another path for me to take and it doesn't have to be this one that I'm with right now. That's a possibility. I also feel like you may be obsessing over someone who's a player. That's another message coming in for you guys, okay? Maybe obsessing over someone who is always considering their options, including you. Let's take a look at your next message. We have Getaway. So I do think that for those of you who are doing the obsessing, I feel the person you're obsessing over is avoidant, likes to sort of move on, or maybe this person left you. That's a possibility. If someone's obsessing over you, they are aware that you have options and they are aware of the fact that you want to get away. So just apply it to your situation as it fits. We have terms, working out, negotiating with you, begging. The person who's been obsessing over you wants to stay with you. They want you. Now, this is coming through if you don't know what the other person's thinking, or you just do not know, or if you do know and you know that they really want to get with you real bad, then this is what they're thinking about you, okay? I also feel like if you're obsessing over this person, or obsessing over your love life in some kind of way, then perhaps you are wanting to work something out with the person you're considering. Compromise, come to a negotiation, maybe when it comes to where they live or transportation, things like that, okay? We have fire sign, so you could be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag, or you might be a fire sign yourself, so this would just be confirmation. I'm getting a sense of adventure. If someone wants to go off on an adventure, it could be you, could be them. Yeah, I feel like you're wanting to negotiate with someone who wants to leave or someone who views you as an option. So if that's the case, then you are in a position of disempowerment. If someone's obsessing over you, then, you know, it looks like they want to come to terms with you because they understand that you have options. They understand that you could get away at any time. And they want to come to terms with you. They don't want to lose you because you're fun, you're vivacious, you're adventurous, you're optimistic. They love that energy. If you're obsessing over someone and they're Sagittarius, then oh my gosh, you know, and you know, they seem like they're not fully settled on you. It's because, you know, Sagittarius is very like, I don't want to say that they're the type to flirt around or the type to want to leave, but they don't feel good about being tied down to experiences or people or places or things that do not make them happy. Okay, they're just not they're not the long suffering kind. And if they have been suffering for a long time, then it's about to come to an end. They don't do that really. That's not the norm for them. So what I'm getting from this is that perhaps you're obsessed with your options. Perhaps you keep thinking about what are your options, and you like to move on and come to terms with a certain situation. You just want to be happy. You want to be in a situation that excites you. Spirit Guide's perspective on your relationship is that you either want to come to a compromise, either want to get away from this situation, or come to a compromise. Okay, you have to be on a compromising term, and I feel like that's where your head's at right now. So I feel that if you are in a situation where you're feeling torn, should I stay or should I go? I can see the two paths are here. You're considering your options. You're thinking about getting away. There's a recommendation here that for some of you, do it. Move on. Okay? Because I'm seeing legal matters, divorce, legal papers, court visit, because it's like you're obsessing over doing it. You're obsessing over leaving. And so Spirit Guide's advice is, if you are obsessing about leaving this person or leaving the situation, then do it. We have third party. I feel like you may be considering options. Or if you're obsessing over someone, they have options. There's a third party involved. Or there's a third party involved for you. That's something you should understand about your situation. Is that if you're obsessing over someone, understand that they have options, and this is why they haven't fully committed to you. That's possible. Or they're being seeming nonchalant. So Spirit Guide's trying to let you know about that. Confused. They're confused. Get some clarity. This person's confused. That's why they run away. It says your getaway and running away. They get away. They move on from you because they're confused about the connection. You are causing confusion too. If you are in a situation and you just keep obsessing over leaving, but you don't leave, that creates a lot of confusion. It's time to make a decision. Stop procrastinating. Okay? Either come to terms with how you're feeling, or make that compromise that makes you happy, or make your decisions. It's time. Finally, we're getting water signs. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. If the person you are wanting to work things out with is a water sign, then this is a good sign for you. If you are a water sign, this is some more confirmation, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is a confirmation that this is your reading. Or if the person that you're doing a reading about, or you're thinking about, is a water sign, then this is confirmation for this reading. You are getting ready to make a decision, because it's like you're in limbo, right? You're trapped between the two choices. You're obsessing over things. So Spirit Guide's advice for you is that if there's a third party involved, then move on. Okay? If you are confused about your situation, then it's time to go ahead and make a decision to try to make a compromise and stop procrastinating and be open about your feelings. Okay? I feel like you're dealing with someone who wants to go have fun. Either figure out, do I want to have fun with this person, or do I want to let them go? If you are confused about your feelings, go ahead and be open about your feelings. That's another message coming through. This will create clarity. And then you can decide which way should it go once and for all. Okay? I hope this made sense, and I'm sorry that you're going through any tension. I pray that you come to a clear resolution and conclusion about this matter. And in addition, we have at the bottom of your pile, triggers. So you're dealing with someone who triggers you, possibly. Okay? And so this is something you need to weigh, is either get over your triggers, or keep in mind that this person is prone to triggering you. Keep that in mind as you evaluate this person. Alrighty, pile number 2. Let us begin. We have talking to the void. Alright, so pile number 2, you've been talking to someone, and it feels like they have not been responding. They leave you hanging. They don't respond to your messages. I'm sorry you're dealing with that. That's really annoying. No contact zone. This person is not contacting you, which we're getting confirmation. Okay, this person is intentionally not responding. This person is playing a silence game. Okay, and sometimes when someone's playing a silence game like this, it can be a sign that they're still attached to you. They want to send you a message. They want to make a statement through their silence. That's a possibility. You're my drug. Craving, highs and crashes, emotional addiction. So I feel like you may be addicted to this person, and that's why you really need them to respond. That's why you've been wanting to contact them. You want to hear back from them. It almost feels like you need to hear back from them. We have only when convenient, but then this person only responds when it's convenient for them. You see? That's not good for you. That's not good for you at all. I feel like they only contact you when they need attention. Okay? Or, they're using you emotionally, I feel. It's not that I don't feel like they feel as strongly about you as you feel about them. I'm so sorry, pal number 2. I'm just gonna say it like it is, okay? We have I still love you. You still love this person. You still love this person despite the fact that the way they act and the way this vibe that they give you, that's not satisfactory, that leaves you hanging, doesn't seem terribly considerate of you or fully reciprocal. Spirit guides are advising you to burn this bridge. Burn it. Say your final goodbye. Turn around and walk away. Walk away. It may be hard. You will cry. You will be sad. But spirit guides are advising you to burn this bridge. Burn it. Because it's an obsession. Obsessions aren't the healthiest sometimes. I also feel that it's an unhealthy attachment, what you have here. It's an unhealthy attachment, and you making no bones about it. It's like it's not giving you peace. It will not give you peace. You will not get peace from this connection. The way it's been carrying on. It says never really over. Lingering energy, soul tie, no closure. I think you're just going to have to accept a situation with this person where there is no closure and they kind of like linger. The energy lingers. Accept it. Accept that that's the way it is. Accept that they were unhealthy. You had to walk away. And as a result of indulging in this unhealthy connection, one of the side effects is going through a period or phase where it feels like their energy is lingering in your life. It feels like there is no closure. You're just going to have to accept that. Now, it's funny, I saw a leash. I almost thought of a dog or a cat, taking your dog or your cat on a walk. I just feel like you get a pet. Get a pet. If you have one, then get into your pet. Take your pet on walks. Spend time with your pet. It says you're living in memories. Yeah. Let this person live in your memories only. Stop contacting them. Stop contacting them. And we have muted, not moved on. Hiding feelings, fake calm, still hurting. And I feel like this will help you move on. This will bring your joy back. If you stop trying to contact this person and you accept that lingering energy in your life and you just move on, play with your pets, or just let that person be in your memories and that's it, joy will come back into your life again. Your smile is the most important thing. You having that self-sustained joy is the most important thing. I also feel like this person muted you. They didn't block you. You may have thought that they blocked you. No, all they did was mute you because they're attached to you too. They are, but they don't want to let on because they're playing a game with you. They don't want you to feel like they're holding on to you in any way because they're busy playing games on your emotions. Is this who you want to connect with, who you want to meld with? Spirit guides are saying, let this person go and the happiness will come back to your face. Let's look at the bottom of the deck and see what message lies there for you. Healed, not hooked. See? This is where you're headed. You're gonna be happy again. You'll maybe look out your backyard, your patio, look out on the skyline, look out on the city, and just feel hope again. Feel good again. That's what lies ahead for you if you go through this detox process with this person. You'll be happy. So important. Way more important than whatever this was. Way more. 1,000 times more important. And that's the message I see here in the cards for you. I wish you peace. Okay, pile number 3. Let us begin. We have the 5 of Swords. Okay, you're dealing with a dispute situation. Someone you're dealing with, it's like you are not seeing eye to eye with this person. Okay? There's been like a fight. There's been disputes. There's been stress. I feel like you may have even been bullied by this person. There's been conflict. There's been arguments. We have the 8 of Cups. I feel like you may have already walked away from this situation. You may have already walked away from this person. And you have let them go. You've left that crap, that nonsense behind. That energy. We have the Star. And now you're healing. You're finding your inspiration. You're finding your faith. You're getting healed again. Perhaps some of you are reconnecting with spirit and getting yourself right within. Okay, you're getting healed. You're getting reset. Bravo. That's what I say. Queen of Wands. You're getting glowed up. Your beauty's coming back. Okay, you're passionate. You're determined. Your attractiveness is coming back. Maybe you lost it for a time, but I feel like you're gonna be glowing again. I feel like you're feeling self-assured. You're feeling charismatic. I feel like you might be getting popular again. People are noticing you. Four of Pentacles. And you've put up your boundaries. Sounds like a really good message, actually. I'm really happy for you. Okay, you put up your boundaries and you're now more careful, more selective with who makes it through those doors. Okay, this could be your home. This could be, your social circle. This could be your heart. This could be in between your legs. I don't know. I'm just saying you're a lot more careful now with who you let in. Bravo. Here's what Spirit Guides has to say to you about the situation. This is what Spirit Guides is seeing in your situation. Is be adaptable. Be adaptable. Be flexible. Be open to change. Your situation changing. Okay? Switch things up, or be ready to switch things up. We have the Knight of Swords. Be assertive. Be direct and daring when it comes to your love life. It's okay for, if someone shows up, for instance, who reminds you of your ex, be quick to say, oh, I'm good, thank you. Cut that off quickly. Nine of Cups, and you will be very happy if you do this. You now know what's coming. You now know that your situation is subject to change. You now know to avoid people who are changeable. All of this, and once you have identified this and learned to cut that off, you'll have so much more contentment and pleasure in your life, and your wishes will be fulfilled. There's a wish you've had. You're going to get that wish, and the wish is you want to be the one. The wish is you want to be the special one. You want to be the chosen one. You want to be the soulmate. We have the Four of Swords. Spirit Guides are saying get some rest. Yeah, take it easy. Take it easy, my dear. Okay, and if you are open to change, quick to cut off situations that are like this, here today, gone tomorrow, flipping on you, smiling one day, angry on the other, all this, like, be sure to cut that off. It'll bring you closer to your wishes, your dreams. And so also will resting. You get to live a stress-free, calm life. And this is going to lead to a major transformation in your love life. I feel like someone's going to come along who wants to keep you, because they're going to love this energy. They're going to love this energy. It's going to act like an aphrodisiac for them. When they know you're this kind of person, it's going to act like an aphrodisiac. Or they're not, maybe they won't know. They'll just feel it. They'll just be able to sense it. All right, pile number 4. Let's take a look. We have fall in love. Enjoy quality time. Okay, interesting. Looks like you're enjoying quality time with someone, or you would like to. We have someone new. Okay, you're enjoying quality time with someone new. You met someone recently. Could be within the past year. I mean, if you met someone within the past year, that's still relatively new. Okay, and I feel like the chemistry is really strong right now. We got water, we got fire, so we got a good balance of energies. Perhaps you guys go on vacations, you explore new areas. We got open up. You're opening up to this person. You are opening up to this person right now. You are falling in love with this person. Now, I feel like you may be locked up though. You may be not telling them everything, being as open as you could. Spirit guides are advising you to open up. So this will help the falling in love process. But you're falling in love with this person regardless. It's possible that the person you're falling in love with is kind of closed off at times. They don't tell you everything. That's a possibility. Don't give up. All you need is love. So I feel that you have not given up. You've been pursuing this person regardless of any red flags or anything like that. You are falling fast and hard for this person. Okay? And you're not going to give up on them simply because of some weird stuff here or there. So you guys want you to know that the feelings are mutual between you and this person. This person feels just as strongly about you as you feel about them. Free yourself. Spirit guides want you to know it's okay to let go of situations from the past and focus on this new person. It's okay to free your mind when it comes to relationships like this and be more relaxed, more open, more flowing. Perhaps you're used to keeping your heart locked up tight. And spirit guides are saying you don't need to do that with this one. The one you're dealing with is your soulmate. It's okay to relax and see how this guy has his arms wide open. She's right in there. This person wants you to come in wants to be close to them, wants to be intimate with you. It says time apart. Spirit guides are saying, hey, it's okay to go ahead and take some time too, though. Don't just always be in this person's face, always be in their face, always be in their face. Take some time apart, okay? So that you can enjoy your presence, who you are. That's critical to the survival of this relationship, or any relationship for that matter. We have pillow talk. Yeah, spirit guides are saying be vulnerable, for sure. Be vulnerable with this person, because the feelings are mutual. And it's okay to bounce things out by saying, you know what, you hang out downstairs this evening. I'm going to go hang out upstairs. I got some things to take care of. I'll catch up with you in a few. It's totally okay. In fact, that is normal. That is well adjusted. That is awesome. Let me go ahead and take a look at what's at the bottom of the deck for you. We have bad timing. Okay. So I feel like if you'd notice that things are a little closed off, or like, you know, not all the time is being spent together and all this, it's because of the timing of y'all's relationship or connection. Something's off when it comes to timing, okay? I feel that it's important you spend intimate time with this person where, you know, I see arms around the shoulder, arms around the shoulder. And look, we got arms around the shoulder here as well. Kind of, right? Very close, very intimate gestures. So I feel like spirit guides are saying, getting close to this person. Hug them, hold them. They want to be held. They may seem aloof, but they really want to be held. There's someone new, okay? If you notice that they seem closed off at times, it's because of the timing. There's a timing issue. It could be they're not fully ready for this connection, or that they are ready, but they have constraints, literally constraints on their time. That have nothing to do with you, or nothing to do with the relationship being bad. So I'm also seeing it's important to free yourself. If you feel like the situation is still new and you're not fully certain about it, it's okay to free yourself of this connection. Don't say, well, this person told me this and that person told me that, so I went ahead and had a relationship with them. Follow your instincts, okay? Spend that one-on-one time together. Put your eyes in their eyes.